pBlock. Oh, what do? I guess I ask this question every time. I have no idea. Right, I wanted to rip all of this stuff apart. This part, or that part, and that part. Because this should be making enough power, I think. Yeah, okay, so the first thing I do is I move the steam engines over here. But I guess I should first connect this up. Or probably... Why is it backing up? It's not backing up, it's just waiting for the inserter that is way too slow. Alright, fine. Never mind, it's fast enough. Alright, great. Okay, so this thing moves. And this thing moves. And that thing can go where to put all of the... I have no resources, huh? Alright. Kinda annoying when you wash your hands and you like still have like damp hands and you touch the mouse and then the mouse and the desk below it just become like wet. But fine, such is the annoyance or whatever. Where to put the steam engines? You know what, I'm gonna put them over here because there's space over there. Can I make more, but I don't use all the resources. This is fine, this is still fine, I can rip one out. Okay. Now put 3 in. But where? Like right there. Okay. Good. Very nice. Okay, and... I guess like that. I need way more power poles and wood. There's no wood over here. There's like 1 wood over here. Oh, that's just great. 2 wood. Alright. Some more power poles. How do I connect this? I'm just gonna place 1 here and then just drag this to the left. And then done. Alright, that's connected. These are working. Yes, okay, good. Now I'm taking these and putting them over here. And I'm gonna add 1 more. Like, yeah, sure, that's gonna use all of my iron up, but it's fine. I have more over here. Okay. That. Alright. That should be fine for now. Yes, and now I can take out this fish turbines and see if this keeps working even without the fish turbines. Actually, let me check the steam... I was gonna say, like, actually let me check the steam tank, but what steam tank? This should be valve stuff. Which I guess means I need to move this whole thing, which is risky. Let's hope this survives. Running on no energy at all. Overflow valve. All of this placed real quick. Alright, there we go. Alright. It survived. Alright. That's good. This should be fine. Now the tank goes here somewhere as well. That's way too cramped. I guess it would be... It's fine. I'm just gonna put this right here. It seems to be filling up insanely slowly, but better than nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pump all the stuff that is in here into this network and it's gonna fill that up. So That means I'm just gonna make more pipes. Alright, this should be fine. More underground pipes, please. Pipe here. Pipe here, here, and here. Alright. Never mind, I have no pipes. Normal pipes. There and there. And then I should make one of these. Or I guess I should make, like, more than one. I'm gonna make 5. I guess not. How about now? Yes, okay. Just to make sure this actually empties out completely and doesn't do anything weird. Alright. That should be fine, right? 40. Do I need a pump for that, or like... What is the issue? Does this change anything? It does in fact not change anything. Allows flow in the direction of the arrow. The arrow points to the right. It should empty out, right? Or not? Weird or... weird logic. If I remove this and have it like that. It facing upwards, yes, okay. How about now? I mean, in 36 is at least better than nothing. 20, yeah, fine, you know what? I have some amount of the steam transferred over. And I'm not gonna waste a while tinkering with this is fine. And now... what I can do now is treat this as kind of like the next hub and just output steam into everything else once this thing backs up at some point in some insane amount of time. But it's still kind of weird that this didn't work the way I wanted it to, but whatever. If I connect this to that, I mean, it would probably make sense. Let's see if it actually does what it should do. Oh, it's going down. Why? That's filling up. Which means it should be filling up at some point. Okay, what I will do is I'm gonna put one of these in here just in case. Just to make sure this doesn't like flow back into this spot. And now what I do is I destroy all of this. I think. Needs water and steam. tank, but it's like 50. How much is in here? 10k, 30k. You know what? I'm gonna take this and put this up there for Steam stuff. Never mind. Changing my mind on the fly or whatever. This also needs iron ore. Okay, I'm just gonna rip this stuff apart and rebuild the Steam connection for this part. Well, only this part. Afterwards, so I'll be back in a second. I do have to fix the amount of ash that is being processed by this whole thing. Which means I'll probably move like a copy of this somewhere up there or whatever. Dump all of this ash and yeah, probably only this ash. I think the rest is fine. Maybe, I don't know. Like this makes... This whole part makes slightly too much ash. Okay. How about this? It is still too much ash. How about only this? This is fine. This is 6.4. This is 10. Yeah, this is 10. Okay, so this... Actually, how much is this in total? 10. Okay, so this ash needs to go somewhere else together with this ash. But for now, this is fine. I'm gonna continue ripping stuff apart. Okay, this thing is going to be the additional ash processing part for this thing, right? This ash goes in here, and this ash goes to the left, together with this ash, combines and goes into this thing, which I am going to put here, flipped, I think, like here or something, I don't know, or maybe here. You know what, I'm just gonna put this right here, doesn't really matter that much. Yeah, and this will merge with the copper belt up there. This is the ash input. This goes here. Nope. Here. Yeah, okay. Which also fixes this annoying, ugly ass belt. Which also fixes this. Actually, I can just run this down. Alright, this goes to the left. And then underground, straight in here. Is one side good enough? Outputs of 3.5, yeah, that's fine. To the right side, and you put on the left side. Alright, and I just... You know what? Do I really want this way down here? I mean, you know, the most sense, I think it would make the most sense from a looks part perspective if it were up here, right? And like outputting onto the same underground belt stuff. But then it gets so insanely tall. And it also doesn't look nice anymore. So I'm thinking this is fine. Yeah, you know what, it doesn't really matter too much anyways. I'm just gonna build it and it will be great and whatever. Alright. All of this. I think I have everything that I need for this whole block. A couple more chests, but that's it. Alright. Inserters, and I also need to connect the steam to this thing, which is just like a pipe right now for now, but it should be fine. Not like these plants consume too much steam anyways. Okay, this is all built. Now the left side. Man, the mouse over construction stuff is so nice. Like, look at this. I was zooming compared to before where I was like clicking every single thing individually. Right, this stuff and that stuff. It's like drawing. this and this part and that part and this and that and that. Alright, and then I should also do the dirt stuff up there. Right, that is finished. You need some kind of fuel as well. I guess I can fuel that with this stuff. Like so. Alright. Good, now the only thing left is the steam, which I can just steal from over here. Right? And 1, 2. And there we go. Alright, this is working. This outputs onto the belt. The iron oxide just gets stored for now. Couple more iron chests, please. I guess I should also expand the iron oxide storage over here by 1. Just in case this ever backs up, and should also deal with the iron oxide at some point. Maybe that point is now. Who knows? But this thing is working now. Alright, very nice. It's very slowly looking better and better, the setups. Like, this thing is acceptably compact, and this stuff needs to go somewhere at some point as well. The coal dust needs to go up and in here as well. How do I do that? It is ugly, but it works, so that's fine. Alright. Good enough. You should be fine. The steam buffer is very slowly filling up. To make sure I can kind of easily void this. How much does this store? 7 point something. Didn't I have a, like 20k storage tank? Why am I even using tanks? There is I think only one being used. Am I blind? Yeah, that should be fine. Okay, that means I'm gonna put this thing somewhere along this line as a kind of like storage extension, just to make sure this is always filled up with stuff, and then I just void this tank whenever this is full, right? Or maybe the other way around, maybe I just void this tank whenever this is full, and this will output into that anyway, so it should be fine, whatever. We'll figure it out at that point. I also want to remove the fish turbines, to make sure this is only consuming the steam stuff. But I can do that at some point later on. This needs to get connected up to the line. Alright. A lot of plates, a lot of copper and whatever other stuff. This should be fine. I guess once the steam backs up, this should stop. Well, stop producing ash, and this will just stop and sort itself out. It should be fine. Okay. That is done. So, how much iron ore does this produce? 0.02, and this probably as well. Yes. Which means, how much iron ore does one furnace consume? Run up. Look at the furnace. 0.8. Okay, so I'm just gonna build all of the iron ore to one single furnace. which I will put somewhere over here. How am I gonna do this? Like that? Like that? Furnace. And then the other iron ore can come from over here or whatever. And this and that. Should be enough fuel. And then I output the ash. Down. Yeah, and the iron plates up. Do I really want the plates upwards? Yeah, sure. You filter the iron plate. Where is it? Yeah, alright. Build all of that stuff. Man, the mouse over stuff is so nice. But I already said that. Okay, the ash goes in here. Good enough. Alright. Then turn this around, remove the... yeah, very funny. Remove the filter. Okay. And this iron ore needs to also go down here somewhere into this. Maybe I should leave some space, just in case. This goes up, and then... This is far enough? Yes, okay, nice. Then, like... this. And like that. Alright. Iron ore done. Actually, I can just put this onto the belt to the left. Because it all goes into the same chest anyways. And... do I want it filtered? Nah. All can go in the same chest, that is fine. Okay, so how much oxide is this making? 0.05 and this probably as well. So 0.1. If I have a furnace and have iron oxide in there. That's not enough iron oxide, alright. Now don't remove that. Bad idea, stuff will back up and just break. Oh, I want some fuel. You take 5 per second. Okay, that's one furnace then. Which means I have one more furnace or somewhere. Where exactly do I put that? I could technically just put this right next to this thing. You know what? Sure, fine, whatever. I have this. Actually, I have the whole thing copy-pasted for now and then figure out the specifics. Okay, I want the oxide here. The ash goes down here. Yes. Coal dust goes in, that's good, and then this is the oxide input. Sure, that's good enough. And this just goes to the right. Remove all of this, rotate that around. Alright. Iron oxide. This part is finished. Why is this one too long? It's also one too long. Is it underground expensive? Yes, of course. but it's not really a big deal right now because I have more than enough undergrounds for now. This is going to be annoying to route through all of this. Fine, it just goes to the left. This should also go onto the left side belt, because this is 0.3 and that's too much for that. No, it is not. Why? You know what? When it it goes onto the left belt. Yeah. Just here for now. That's not long enough. Belt below here. Under that. Over here. Onto that side. God, it looks disgusting. Alright, great. Underground belt. Where does this go? Over here. I mean, fine. Ugly, but it works. Alright. Connect the oxide. That can go. Rotate this around. This will all. But you know what? I'm just gonna manually move this down. Alright. Great. Iron oxide done. Run all the way down. Dump the iron oxide in here. That's perfect. How much is in here? That's a lot. I'm just gonna let this happen. I think that's good. The whole other ore stuff I can just buffer for now. That's also emptied out. This is also emptied out. Emptied out. Very nice. I will actually place down 2 chests here. This is gonna be iron chest. This is gonna be copper chest. Iron chest is full. That's cool. Okay. Oh, how much are we producing currently? Oh, look at that graph. Very nice. How much? 32 iron plates and 9 copper plates. Why so many? Because we're currently mass smelting the backed up iron oxide. That's why. So in a while I have to check this again. Fine, whatever. Okay, that's done. Next time I'll move the dirt stuff. And then I don't know what I'll do next.